Inside.
Thank you very much, Mr. Sharma. It's a pleasure to serve under your chairmanship. I congratulate my honourable friend for Crewe and Nantwich on securing this important debate on the new hospitals building programme, and I warmly welcome the government's commitment to 48 new hospitals and the funding that was included in the spending review. My local hospital, the Queen Elizabeth in Kings Lynn, serves 300,000 people across Norfolk, Cambridgeshire and Lincolnshire, and it is in dire need of modernisation. QEH is one of the best buy hospitals, which have proved to be anything but. It is more than a decade beyond its planned lifespan and has real issues with reinforced, autoclaved, aerated concrete planks, rack planks, which are structurally deficient. The Standing Committee on Structural Safety issued an alert regarding these rack planks 2 years ago, having first warned in 1999 of problems with them, and that warning came after the collapse of a school roof building. 80% of QEH's decaying and ageing estate is rack-planked. It's the most propped hospital in the country, which is nothing to be boasting about, with more than 200 props supporting the cracking roof in more than 50 areas across the hospital. The Trust Risk Register has a red rating for direct risk to life and safety of patients, visitors and staff due to the potential catastrophic failure of the roof structure. The critical care unit had to close for 2 weeks earlier this year as a result, while mitigation measures would have put in place. And while the Trust is managing this risk, and the £20 million provided by the Department of Health and my honourable friend the Minister for some of the most immediate issues is very welcome. And as you know, he's got an invitation to come and look at the modular endoscopy unit that's being constructed at the moment to allow decant and fixing of fail-safes. This funding is but a sticking plaster to the problem. As well as those very real structural issues, the layout of the hospital doesn't meet modern care pathways. There are too few consulting rooms, there's poor co-location of services, wards are less than half the size of national guidance, and that impacts on both patient experience and, of course, infection control. In short, it needs to be replaced. So there's a once-in-a-generation opportunity here to fix this, and a compelling case for QEH to be one of the new 8 schemes that the government is currently holding a competition for. The Queen Elizabeth Trust has submitted an expression of interest for a single-phase new build that will meet current and future demand, with many thousands of homes planned in the area. And the need is strong here. QEH covers areas of deprivation with poor health outcomes and is in the government's priority areas for levelling up. The plans put forward by the Trust will eliminate the rack from the hospital, but this isn't just about replacing these defective buildings. It's also an opportunity to transform and modernise local healthcare, integrating primary, community, mental health, acute, social care and third sectors in a health and well-being village. It will also promote sustainability using modern methods of construction and net zero principles, and incorporate a digital-first approach. And this project is well advanced and highly deliverable, with the strategic outline case well developed. It's backed by 4,000 staff at the hospital. More than 15,000 people have signed a signature petition in support. The borough, county councils are on board, the regional NHS, as well as at least 7 honourable and right honourable members whose constituents are served by the Queen Elizabeth. An acute hospital is essential in this area, and the plans would deliver major improvements in care, patient outcomes and staff experience. An alternative multi-phase plan has also been submitted, although this does not deliver the same benefits or value for money. So now's the opportunity to deliver a new hospital and support the Trust strategy to be rated good and an outstanding and to be the best rural district general hospital in the country. The Department of Health has already committed to the removal of RAC from its estate, and this risk is only going to continue to worsen. By including QEH in a new hospitals programme, the inevitable need for replacement will become a funded programme, rather than being an unplanned demand requiring repeated emergency capital funding. The people of North West Norfolk and beyond deserve nothing less.